Wagwan guys, we are back again with another YouTube video to that Berserk Greatness chapter 376, and I believe we are entering a new arc just based off the first panel alone. I mean, I know that we are, but I mean just with the way the colour is and the Cushion lands, you know, that specific image, I'd actually show it if I can, but copyright lads, you know what I mean, just in case. It almost looks like the advertisement of, you know, Mumbai in India, I think it's Mumbai, where you have that massive temple. Almost looks like that, kind of. Not completely, but just the actual temple itself. Because the Kushan lands look freaking huge, bro. But it's a nice panel, and it's mentioning that volume 42 is on sale. Now, from the last chapter, we've just entered the Kushan lands. What do I think is going to happen in this one? I'll be real, I have no idea. I think it's going to be a very light chapter, just kind of getting introduced to some of the new scenery in the Kushan lands and new areas, maybe a few new characters, maybe a few panels of Rika and Silat, maybe. Probably more so Rika. I still don't see anything happening with Guts anytime soon. I still think he's going to be quite, well, just in that pit of despair, just kind of in a state of nothingness. I can't really see anything happening too soon. I don't expect too much from this chapter, except just more or so an introduction. But either way, we're going to get straight into it because we all know that I have a tendency of kind of beating around the bush. But without further ado, let's just get into it. So, page 2. Okay, so we're, whoa, what the hell's going on here? So we're in the, it's not the astral world, but what the hell's going on? I'm really tempted to show the page, you know. But it almost looks like, you know, I haven't read Berserk for so long. It's Guts for sure, so I've already been proven wrong. He's just saying, I'm being swept away. So either the man is hallucinating or dreaming, or I think Shiek's gone into his psych or whatever again. And this is another encounter with the Beast of Darkness, you know, so it's kind of hard to hold this laptop, you know. I'm sitting further away from the camera because I'm just way too close. But yeah, it almost looks like we're entering that psych again where you normally see Guts encountering the Beast of Darkness and Shirke entering his mind or his psych or whatever. Kind of looks like that, but let's just see what's going on because I wasn't expecting this so soon. Yeah, you see, I was right. So Shirke has entered his psych. Guts complaining he's being swept away. He looks pissed off though, for some reason. I don't know why. Can't tell if the man's angry or shocked or a bit of both. Shirke is kind of greeting him, you know, kind of welcoming again, just almost like, you know, just that feeling that you get when you see a friend after a long time. Guts is kind of confused. He's just saying, Shirke, like, what the hell are you doing here? And Shirke is just looking looks quite peaceful, to be fair. Almost looks like an angel in this. As in, like, you know, when they kind of come down with that look, like everything's going to be okay. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting at, but it's not going to go that well, I think. Shirke's come down, coming over Guts' right shoulder. She's grabbed his hand. Guts is shocked, and she's pulling him up, almost like she's going to pull him into the light, saying, you know, even though what happened has happened, you still got your friends with you, we're still here for you. But I know, just based off this, it's not going to go well. I think Guts is going to let go. I really do. I don't think Guts is going to go up. He's going to be down. I told you my prediction overall for Guts is going to end in a very, not going to end in a dark way, but I think it's going to come to a point where, let's just keep reading the chapter. Just there, yeah, let's just do that. Oh, what the hell? So I was kind of right in what I was thinking. But that looks more so like an illusion or a dream. So now we've kind of come back down to reality, where Guts is chained up. Why have they got him chained up for? It's definitely in the present because he's missing his arm. Has to be. But it almost looks like he's lost his grey hair. Oh no, it's kind of still grey. I think it's just a colouring issue. But Guts is chained up. He's just locked in some kind of dungeon. He's handcuffed to the wall. Guts looks like he can easily get out of it, to be honest with you. Guts is just saying, what was that? So again, Guts is just kind of what I said earlier, in the pit of despair. And his environment almost kind of captures that, since everything is dark. What the hell? Mad! So it was Silat who arrested him, put him in the dungeon. And then we got a panel of Rickert and the whole Kushan overview, the whole Kushan lands. It's a massive freaking place though. Wow. One of the few areas that is left untouched by Griffith and his little yes-man. But Rickert exclaims, "What are you doing? What's this about Guts being locked up? You must release him from the dungeon at once. I grow wary of this, Rickert," Silat says. To be honest though, both is justified. Rickert's obviously, tight with Guts from the Band of the Hawk days, and Silat has every reason, in my opinion, to be, sounds controversial from me, but I think he has a reason to lock up Guts, because Guts is unpredictable. Given their past, Guts as, dangerous freaking guy. But there's obviously more to the story. But yeah, let's just get into it, man. Silat is just... Wow, so he never knew his Guts' name the entire time, so he only now just found out. Well, let's just quote him. The Black Swordsman, Guts, was his name. We know him well, and how dangerous he is, so leaving him to his own devices is out the question. Yeah, literally what I just said before. It's not just for our safety, but his own. Facts! You can't disagree with the man, can you? You understand this, yes? Rickert can't say anything either. He knows he's right. I mean, I agree. I 100% agree with Silat. You can't complain against that. Especially now, bro, because Guts is... We don't know what to expect from the guy, man. He's not really talking to anyone, is he? And then we got Daba back again. This is good, man. I haven't seen these in a while. I mean, we saw them in the last chapter, but in terms of everyone together like this, I don't think we've seen them since the... what arc was it? When... was it just before Guts and the party were going to fight the Sea God? Whatever arc that was. Was it still Elfhelm? Or just before? I can't remember, but you know what I mean. Young Master Silat, Rickert, come with me. Rickert's a young master! Damn, man. Rickert's getting some clout. Justifiably so, man. He's the only other surviving member of the OG Band of the Hawks besides Casca herself. But looks like Daba's leading everyone into a room. So we got the Bakiraka, we got Silat, and we got Rickert. I'm surprised that it looks like the Kushan army is there as well, because we have a lot of the guards around. I can already tell that's... Oh, what the frick is his name? Bro, I have not read Berserk in ages, and trust me when I say this, my memory as of late has been crap. Freaking hell, Roderick? Yeah, it has to be Roderick, isn't it? Roderick, the frick, Farnice's fiance. Yeah, it's Roderick, man. He's in a room as well. Yeah, I was gonna say that I'm just surprised that everything is still functioning well as far as the Kushan army goes, because I mean Ganishka's just, well, he's done for now. But I'm surprised, but it's good to see. And Daba's entered, Silat and the rest, and it looks like the whole party's here. We got Shioka's right there, I think. A few of the witches. I'm assuming it's just everyone there. But Daber's led everyone into some kind of, I'm not even sure what that is. It looks like a throne or a kind of bed. A throne or a bed, it looks like. I can't even tell. Oh! Oh, my bad. That's Shiake on the bed. I couldn't even tell that was her. It almost looked like it was some kind of object for a second. It looks like some trophy when you look at it upside down, but it's Shiake. She's on the bed. She's passed out. And the pixie, I think her name was Isabella or Isadora. What we're gonna do, she's completely out of it. The sun rose ages ago, but she's not waking up. It's weird. She slipped into the deepest layers, but she never bungles it like this. Stupid Shiake. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone's concerned. Rika, in his mind, even this girl risked it all for guts. And then Daber's just thinking to himself, he's just thinking about Shiake's capabilities. The Kshatriya of Durga aside, the martial potential of these people, should I be able to commend them? Is this guy thinking of taking Ganishka's place or something? Like, Dave was just looking for, to become top of the mountain, the head of the table. But pretty much everyone's there and Shirk is out of it. So I think that interaction was true then. So I don't think Guts was hallucinating at all. I think Shirk is actually just trying to get him out of that freaking pit of despair and give him some freaking hope. Just be there for him. Freaking hell. I'm going to elaborate on this when the chapter ends. But we're back to Roderick. Just talking with Salat. Pardon me, we were being led to the palace when... Peace. We were a bit rough on you before, but I have something to discuss. So yeah, again, I knew it. They weren't like trying to kill them or anything. They just wanted to come to some kind of general consensus. So let's just read this now. Silat's words. I am to understand that you set out from some fairy island far from here, which was Elfhelm, that it dissolved like foam on the sea over the course of but a single night. Fleeting spume, a fairy tale. Bro, his analogy was perfect. That's literally how it happened, because the time is different from Elfhelm to the real world. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like, I think what was it, like a couple of nights in Elfhelm was like an hour in the real world, or a day, I don't know, something like that. Ooh, hold on. I think my laptop was about to update for a second, but we are all good. But I like that analogy. Fleeting spume, a fairy tale, because you can't explain Elfhelm to the average guy, can you? With what happened, it's a fairy tale, and it's just poof, just been Thanos from history, or at least gone back to the astral world or something like that. Oh, but you know what? As he said that though, you got some of the ex-residents from Elfhelm. Bro, they look depressed, man. You got an old man, a boy looking sad, and I think that's a girl in the back. We can't even see her face. I feel for them, man. Yo, Griffith is a prick, innit, when you think about it. Either way, the Bakaraka say to... Oh, my bad. My phone's on 20%. But the Bakaraka say to Salat, young master, we too know what it's like to lose a home, to roam without aim. Forgive me. Oh, I was going to say I thought it just alluded to the whole Kushan Empire, but I'm sure Salat was different. You know what I mean? And the whole Bakaraka. And they're again looking at Shiake. So this is the girl who can reign in the beast. As Ganishka's general, this is Deba speaking, as Ganishka's general, I faced but one man equal to me in battle. It surprised me at the time, as I had a whole host of Dakar and Pishaka. Water under the bridge now, call it a draw? Ricketts looking shocked. Even Ricketts like they fought each other, Deba and Guts. To be fair, and that battle as well was probably one of my top 5. That was a good freaking fight, man. Definitely one of the best fights in the post-Eclipse era of Berserk, or just Berserk as a whole. But back to Deba, young master, these people are all of great interest to me, well versed in the dark arts. What say you, shall I take them under my wing? Will you give them over to me? What's going on? Do as you like. Under his wing, what will become of us now? Mad! So you got everyone under Deba now. The dark arts, because isn't Deba a magician or something? Or he's involved in some black magic. Excuse the noise. It's just it's like a Teams chat that I'm in because of university. I mean, everyone looks quite shocked except Morda. But yeah, man, it's interesting. What kind of dark arts are they gonna learn, bro? Rick, yeah, everyone's just a bit confused or shocked or just kind of wary of what's gonna happen. Then we got Roderick again. Hold on now, please wait. Silat says, what if you... No, it's still Roderick. What if you have business with us? Send an envoy. I'm grateful that you've taken us weary travelers in and guaranteed our safety, but what do you mean by giving us over to him? Silat says, it seems... So Roderick's on about Deba, but Silat says, it seems you still don't understand. On stormy seas, your ship drifted into Kushan waters, and your travels came to an end. You are now refugees, custom dictates that will serve in our military, that is all. And Dave was like, indeed, young master now. You may roll your eyes all you like. Yo. But over many moons does the twisting of reason set the world teetering on the brink we fated to be, the sport of demons, find ourselves gathered in this place. So you got quite, it's not a lot of people, but it's quite a few. What would you call it if not good fortune, young master? These people should get to hear us out, if only by virtue of who they are. I think Silat's about to reveal something a little bit more. So they're just chilling in a Kushan freaking palace, bro. I'm just surprised that this place is like just untouched by Griffith. But let's just see where Silat has taken them. So we've got Isidro and Puck talking. Droppy, hey, what do you think is going to happen? So they're all just confused. And Serpico, that's not Serpico, that's Rick. Oh wow, so we're getting an interaction with Rika and Isidro and Puck. Sorry, may I? I knew it was you, Puck. What we're talking about, man. Puck met freaking Rika right before the freaking eclipse, or at that time, because of the little fairy dust thing. I keep forgetting that Puck was like actually quite OG. Like he met everyone, or he met Guts and Rika before, or just at the time before the eclipse, I'm pretty sure, or during at least. Because I'm pretty sure Rika was saved from, was it Elaine? Was that her name? You know, the apostle that Guts kills in the Lost Children arc. Was it Elaine? What the hell was her name? The little girl that becomes a freaking monster moth kind of fairy thing. With Jill, you know, the arc, the main antagonist in that. Yeah, so Ricketts just, you know, saying hi to Puck again. It's me, Rickett, haven't seen you since Master Godot's cave. And Puck is... No, Isidro says, oh, you know him? Sorry, he's just like this. Also, Isidro's talking to Rickett. Okay, so Puck just doesn't remember. Or he's pretending not to remember. Oh, okay, so Rickett's... Oh, great. Here we go. Speak of the devil. Rickett goes, there's something I'd like to ask if that's alright. Why don't I see Casca anywhere? Didn't she set off for your home on Elf Island together with you and Guts? Speaking of Guts, what is... No, never mind. Yeah, so Rick answered his own freaking question. No, Casca's not here, is she? Why? And what do we see? We see a big freaking panel. Well, not a panel, but we see an image of Griffith, or Rickett thinking of Griffith. It has to be Griffith. But how? Why? He's a prick. Plain and simple. There is no other explanation. I think Puck's just trying to play it off because he's just being quite silent at the moment. Puck knows who Rickett is. And... whoa, what's going on here, man? What a cool freaking panel. So, considering the circumstances, I'll give you the unvarnished truth. And I have to say, the freaking art looks sick. So what's the truth? Yes, and I suspect you know with whom. We Kushan are recruiting troops and stockpiling arms. We are going to war, baby. War. The Falcon of Light and Falconia. Oh, man. And we got the whole image of... We got Zod in the back, I think. Apostles. We got that weird dude or whatever the hell his name was. We got Griffith. We got Sonya by his side. And we got that... one of the... sturdy, durable apostles in the back. I forgot all their names, but what a freaking cool panel. Bro, I didn't think that the intro to this new arc was gonna just be 1 to 100. We're getting insight into the future, man. Troops and stockpiling arms, we're going to war. The Falcon has the power to change the world down to its fundamental principles, and yet he leads the band of the Falcon in suppressing the demons that run rampant outside the capital's walls, ever expanding the borders of his city. Now we've received reports of the Falcon's vanguard forces spotted at the Kushan Empire's western borders. So I spoke too soon. Griffith is sending his troops to the Kushan lands already. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? Sorry, lads, I'm getting a bit gassed, man, I can't lie. Gotta read that again. He leads the band of the Falcon in suppressing the demons that run rampant outside the capital's walls, ever expanding. The demons that run rampant outside the capital's walls, ever expanding the borders of the city. So there's still yeah, okay, so that's not anything new. But do you know what this means? Scylla doesn't give a shit, bro. He just says things how it is. Scylla is like, he fears that which lies beyond his reason, beyond the demonic. That is why Elf Island was wiped out. We are next, and there is not a moment to lose. We move to attack the Falcon of Light, man. Oh my god, my ring just came off, but fam. Ah! Griffith, mate, you're going down, sucker. You are going down. Is that it? Is that the end of the chapter? Flip's sake, man. Spoke too soon. Freaking hell, Rickett looks like he just can't believe it. He's like he doesn't know what the hell to do. But it looks like Sidat's just taking the reins on this, bro. So it's almost like he's the one leading the Kushan army or the remnants of it. We move to attack the Falcon of Light. Bloody hell. And that's it, the chapter ends. Let me just go back and see if I missed anything. What a freaking chapter though, man. Definitely one of the better chapters that we've got in recent time. But interesting, very interesting. Talk about a banger. What a banger of an introduction to start this new arc. We move to attack the Falcon of Light. What a way to end the chapter, man. Damn. Like, bro, we're not even wasting any time. It's just... It might go... You see, I'm going to jinx it, but it's going to come quicker than I thought. So there's already some of Griffith's troops at the borders of the Kushan lands. So there's going to be some kind of attack either way. But you got the remnants of the Kushan army. To be fair, it didn't look like there was too much of them. I mean, there was still quite a lot because you forget how many there were when we got Guts and his party out of Elfhelm. But man, Silat's like, I just never seen this side of Silat before though, man. He fears that which lies beyond his reason, beyond the demonic. That is why Elf Island was wiped out. You see, Griffith can't bear the fact that Griffith can't bear that there's a land that exists where people can live in peace, or there was some kind of connection with the Astrial world. Griffith is looking to... It's just about control. It literally just comes back down to control. And this isn't anything new that we know from Griffith. But it's very interesting because we're getting into it now. What do I think is going to happen? I mean, if it's a full-out war between Falconia and the Kushan Remnants, the Kushan Remnants aren't going to win. It's kind of obvious, bro. You have all those apostles. But then you got Daba though, man. Daba's a freaking tank. I still think they'd lose, but I mean, we have a pretty good chance. But I guess the other things to take away from this chapter is, well, I don't think Guts and his party are going to really be too fond of the idea of war. But what choice do they have? But what do I think now? I think Rickard's still going to have... He's still going to be quite stuck, or he's going to be in a bit of a dilemma. The rest of Guts' party are going to be a little bit confused, or they're probably going to want to liaise with Guts. But at this point, bro, Guts is just... It's weird. Because when he was thinking of Shiurki, that wasn't a hallucination. But all that means... all those pages of Guts and Shiurki, what that means is essentially that whatever Shiurki is doing, trying to bring him back to the light, it's not working. And I don't think it's going to work. I think Guts is going to be mute. He's not going to give an opinion. My prediction with Guts was that it's going to take something drastic for him to make a decision, whether it's good or bad. So in my opinion, these are my takes. Guts is going to have to do a lot of thinking, and the difference makers in terms of his next move or his decision comes down to the Skull Knight. In my opinion, it comes down to his whole party, and it comes down to Casca herself. They are the only 3 instances that I can see Guts making some kind of decision based off something. I don't think Rickard's going to be that guy, unfortunately. I think they're going to have a conversation, but it's going to be very brief. But yeah, I can't see Shiurki. I don't think Shiurki's going to be the one to kind of get Guts back to the way he was. It's going to take the whole party at some point, but even then I don't think it's going to work. My biggest money is going to be Skull Knight, because I just think... I feel like it's going to be a bit different for Guts now. So it's a tricky one. But I think Skull Knight is going to be the difference maker here. But what a chapter though, man. I just can't believe it. I just wasn't expecting all of that. All of those... just Silat spitting some truth and spitting some declarations, man. This is the declaration of war. Like, do you not know what that means? It's time. Like, we're actually going to fight. So this is like the final arc. Or we're on borders to the final arc. Oh man, I can't wait, bro. I really can't wait. Did it say when the next chapter is going to be released? It hasn't said anything. To be continued, so we don't know. Man, I'm just stoked. It's like it's finally happening. It's just finally happening. Silat's taking the reins though. So he's definitely leading this whole party. I mean, Guts is out of the picture now, so Silat's the leader. I do think Daba has some kind of hidden ulterior motive. Maybe not that big, but I sense that from him. I feel like I think what Daba would try and do is, once they win this war, or if they win this war against Falconia, Daba's basically going to try and take Ganishka's place as, you know, the head of the whole Kushan Empire. That's what I think. But as of right now, Daba, with all of his mystic and dark arts, him going to be he has to be teaching it. He must teach it to all the other witches. There's no other purpose for David besides that. So he's going to be teaching. Bro, I can't wait, man. So you got the remnants of Elfhelm, you got Guts' party, and you got the whole remnants of the Kushan Empire, Scylla and the Bakiraka and Deba against the entirety of Falconia. You got Griffith, Zod. Mad, innit? It's just good, man. I like the direction Berserk is going in, but I'm stoked. I can't complain. But yeah, man, can't say anything more. I mean, if we end up going back to Falconia, then I don't see anything different, to be fair, besides a bunch of war talk, plans being put in place, and just kind of like this chapter, but just the Falconia's edition. But this one was good, man. I felt like the morale being boosted in me, man, when Silat was talking, bro. Because, bro, Griffith, like, oh, he's got to go, man. He needs to go. Griffith and the God Hand need to go. They need to be Thanos from existence. But that's what it comes down to, just control. And it makes sense, because I was just saying, like, how the hell has Griffith not even just taken over or wiped out that, you know, the land of the country where the Kushans, you know, the remnants of the Kushans live in. And now we know it's about to happen. I still think, I don't think it's going to be destroyed, but I think Falconia will take it over. I think Guts is going to be the difference maker, but I can't say, man. There's a lot to, I mean, we've only just begun, so there's not much that I can theorize in the future. But like I said, to summarize this chapter, amazing. We're going to war. That's the best way I could sum up the chapter. We're going to war, and Guts is still just not Guts. And now Shirke is in danger now, I think, because she's going to be trapped in that kind of cycle, that kind of mental loop or whatever the hell it's called. I forgot what you call it, but she's going to be stuck like that, I think, if it goes on longer. So it's interesting, because now Shirke's life is in danger, or she's stuck where her spirit's going to be roaming around. I mean, I think she's going to be fine, to be fair, bro. I'll be real. I really do think she's going to be fine. Even if it comes to a worst case situation where Shirke is going to come face to face with the Beast of Darkness. So Guts is in a, you know, darkness, and Shirke somehow loses. So the darkness taking over the light. I can't see anything happening to Shirke, to be fair, bro. It might seem like it, but I can't see it. She's like one of the characters that I can see living. I can't see her dying anytime soon or anything terrible happening. And even if it does, I can see a way for Guts and the party to bring her back. I can't see anything happening to her, which is why I'm not too concerned about her potentially being in danger. I feel like she's come way too far as well. So, yeah, but interesting in the future. So now we're going to see Falconia's response. A lot of war talk, and just see where Guts is gonna, what Guts' role is gonna be, since he's mute. There's just no purpose for him right now. He doesn't have a purpose. That's the best way I could say it. He had one purpose, but it was crumbled like it was nothing. Don't think there's any more that I can say apart from that. But whenever this chapter comes out, I shall see you all then. And until then, hope you all continue to have a blessed day. And hopefully this chapter will come out sooner than later, and you will see another video to Berserk chapter 377. So that being said, lads, I hope you all take care.